fans, Albany-Saratoga, it's time to get it on. Race fans, it's showtime!
First time down the back straightaway, it's going to be Mark Johnson showing the way, but here comes Mike Mahaney. A slide job here on lap number 1. They're side by side, Johnson at the line.
Trouble, turn 4. We've got 4 or 5 cars together. The 14 of C.G. Morey, Jack Lehner, and the 2L collected in that one. Mark Johnson sets the pace. The 35 of Mike Mahaney right there with him. Who's it going to be? How's it going to be done? Green lights back on. Big blocks back to power. As Mahaney's going to shoot to the low side. Once again, can he make it pay off? No, the Black Knight's going to keep him at bay this time as they exit turn number 2. Trouble, turn number 2. Ronka into the Jersey barrier, Stratton right there with him. One other car involved. Caution lights are on. 4 laps on the books. Let's see if we can get a rhythm going. Green lights back on at the VP Racing Fuels making PowerPoint. And the parade will lead down into turn number 1 and 2. And Mark Johnson to the top side. Mahaney down on the bottom as they exit the corner down into turn number 3.
All they seem to have settled in. Good, clean racing up front. They're going side by side down here through the corner. Mahaney able to get even with Mark Johnson. Johnson with the momentum on the high side. Able to hang on to the number 1 position. Here comes Mahaney off the bottom.
Working it off the turn, Mahaney with a half car length advantage right now over the number 3J of Mark Johnson.
Working her way down here off of turn number 4, and they're still side by side when they get to turn number 1.
Off the turn, it's Mahaney on the bottom. Mark Johnson wheel to wheel into turn number 3 and 4. Mahaney with 1 career Super DIRTcar Series modified feature win, that coming last fall right here at the Great Race Place. Mark Johnson, the closest he's been, a 2nd place run at Lebanon Valley Speedway back on Memorial Day. He would like to put his names into the record books as a series winner.
Johnson trying to come with him. Your leaders have now hit traffic.
The great equalizer for Mike Mahaney. D. Groom 2 right there in front of him as they exit corner number 2 with the 3J of Mark Johnson within striking distance.
Leaders here on the front straightaway coming down as we start to close into the midway portion of the program. 28 laps on the board here of the 71 scheduled as they work their way up here through turn 3 and 4. A lot of clear racetrack up ahead of Mike Mahaney now, as Mark Johnson does not want Mahaney to get away under green. Jesse Mueller, your 3rd place car.
And we've got Jeremy Pitts in trouble. Your 3rd place car in trouble on the top side of turn number 2 as caution will come out. Wow, what a tough break for Jeremy Pitts. Green lights back on and away we go into turn number 1 and 2. Mahaney down on the bottom as the 3J of Mark Johnson trying to stay with him, and that left front has not slowed the cause or the charge. And Mike Mahaney's picking it up off the ground. Hell, who needs it? Lift it up and take it into 1. As they work off the corner, Mark Johnson right there, but Mahaney better off of turn number 2.
The battle back there for 6th spot. Billy Decker working up on the outside of the raceway. Decker right up on the bank that time off of turn number 2. Keith Flack right there with him on the inside. Flack not able to pull even with Decker as they work their way down through the corner. Now he'll clear him up on the outside, go right back down to the bottom where he has now caught Jesse Mueller, and they'll race side by side for 2nd spot.
As the 4 car of Anthony Perego has used this to his advantage to try and reel in the top of 2nd and 3rd place cars. Tim Sears Jr. back there in 5th, Billy Decker 6th, Peter Britton 7th, Kenny Tremont 8th. 9th is Matthew Lorenzo, and the 111 of Demetrius Drelis rounds out the top 10 as they head up into turn number 1 and 2. But your race leader, Mike Mahaney, he's going to power off of turn number 4. 2 handfuls remain. He has 10 to go. Make that 9 to go. 62 in, 9 to go.
Jeremy Smith now right there in front of Mike Mahaney. Mahaney going to make his way by Smith. Smith will give him plenty of room down here off of turn number 4. Billy Decker's got a little bit of breathing room ahead of him now as Decker sits in 6th. Batman rides 7th, Tremont in 8th, Drelos in 9th, and 10th to Matty D.
They'll do 3 deep off of corner number 2. Here comes Tremont looking to get under the 91 of Billy Decker. Tremont already a Hall of Famer. Decker's going to be inducted this July. They'll come to the line together into turn number 1 and 2. That's the battle for 6th and 7th. Meanwhile, our race leader, 2 to go for Mike Mahaney as he exits corner number 1 and 2. Mike Mahaney into turn number 3.
Mahaney's got plenty of breathing room. It's almost a full straightaway between himself and Mark Johnson. Dave Farney will wave white silk this time by in front of Mike Mahaney. Final time around, the great race place as Mahaney will bring him down the back straightaway for the final time.
Mike Mahaney out of Elizabethtown, New York. The Adirondack Auto, Marcel's Appliance, Tony Monaco Landscaping, back-to-back Mike Mahaney attack here at the great race place. 2 in a row for Mahaney.
Winner of the 71-lap Summer Series event, Mike Mahaney.
I think for 3/4 of it, I hit that Jersey barrier early racing with Mark. He was aggressive, and I knew I had to go as hard as I could, and I was trying to get close to that barrier to get some bite, and got a little too close. But man, I can't believe I was able to hang on with that flat tire through the rest of the race. It was really tough to drive. It was really a handful. I was kind of locking up on the brakes going into the corner, and man, this is amazing. Our team works so hard, and this is a really good car. We kind of save it for bigger paying shows, and when we bring it out, it shows that it's a really nice car. And I'm really happy that we were able to capitalize on a good draw today. And I missed the win on Father's Day, but I want to wish my dad a happy Father's Day. And my mom's here today, and my wife's not here, but hi, honey. All you fans, you guys are great, man. It's just this is so cool. Thank you. When I was up on the cushion, it wasn't a big deal, but running around the bottom, it was pretty tough. And luckily, while I was on the gas, this car was set up hanging the left front in the air, so it didn't matter much. But man, it was a real handful, and I can't believe we're sitting here. After I did that goal there, I threw the race away, but drove the heck out of it.
You certainly did, and you got $7,500 to show for it. The winner of the 71-lap Summer Series event here at Albany-Saratoga, Mike Mahaney.